Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I have Get Ready With Me with the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3, the Hourglass Elephant palette because I've been wanting to get the new face palettes from Hourglass, and then the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizers on my face and lips, the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Bronzer, and one foundation from my collection that I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep. I wanted to use it and see how it performs today. So I have a lot of things that I shop my stash for, but the main thing is that I wanted to use the Major Dimension 3, which is this beautiful Patrick Ta palette, all matte palette and all neutral, which is, you guys, my favorite vibe. So if you want to see me get ready with all these products and playing with makeup and creating this beautiful look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so my brows are done, and then to prime my eyelids, I went in with the one that I've been using and loving so much. Is the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer, and I even pulled out the Urban Decay one, but I keep going back to this one. I really like the way it works, and it doesn't feel heavy on my eyelids, and it doesn't feel drying, which is always a good thing. I'm gonna go for this foundation today. This is the Bye Bye Foundation Oil Free Matte from eCosmetics. I got this one, I think, as a gift from my friend Janet, and I have used it a couple times and I really liked it, but I want to just make sure that the shade is right for me, or to see if I need to pull another foundation and make this foundation that I need to finish next year. For primer, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer before the eCosmetics foundation. And I have to give a shout out to the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop, because it's just one that I love so much that when I ran out of it and had a few months without it and was using another SPF, I was miserable. So now I'm back to it and it feels like I don't need to wear a primer most of the time. Okay, you guys, so I'm going in with this one. It's super thick, and I'm guessing that it will be full coverage for sure. For my color corrector, I'm excited because I'm using the Lancome one, but I recently got on the Sephora VIB sale. I got the Huda Beauty color corrector, and I'm so excited that I'm gonna have a brand new one. And for concealer, I'm gonna be mixing these two, the Too Faced Born This Way in Swan and the Infallible 24-Hour Full Wear in the shade Cashmere, because this one is a touch more yellow, and I think this foundation it's looking a little bit pink on me. So just to make it work, I think with concealer will be more than enough. For bronzer, I'm using my Laura Mercier Sunbeam Tinted Moisturizer Bronzer. And this is a cream one. I really love these Laura Mercier bronzers because they can be so understated, but they can also, depending on the shade that you get, they can look or give just more warmth overall to your skin. But they will never look like too much bronzer. The brush that I'm using is the Sonia G Lotus Base Brush. You guys, I'm changing my brush for the BK Beauty and Angie Hot and Flashy. This is like the blush brush. This, I think, disperses the product better than the base one from Sonia G. And for blush, I'm going in with two favorite Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer blushes. One is in the shade Province, and then the other one is in the shade Coastline, because I wanted something neutral but with a hint of pink. Coastline is my favorite, which is described as a cappuccino shade. You probably saw that on my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer blushes that I swatched all of the ones that I have on my face. Now I will leave it someplace on the screen so that you guys can watch that video. I'm using the same brush. And now to set my under eyes, I'm going in with my Givenchy Voila Rose powder. This is the Prisme Libre powder. And I'm using a puff and baking under my eyes. And for the rest of my face, I'm grabbing my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit and Locked. And this is the Elephant palette from last year. And I'm grabbing the shade Soft Light, which is this finishing powder right here to set my face, because I didn't bring any powder to my desk. And then for bronzer, I'm gonna grab the bronzer from the same palette, which is the Lustrous Bronze Light. And I'm gonna just set the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Bronzer. And the blush that I want to put on top is the MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Blush in the shade Humor Me. And I'm using my favorite brush for blush, which is the Sonia G Lotus Set Detail Brush. And now to buff my face, I'm grabbing the same palette, but I'm mixing dim light and soft light together, and I'm using the Wayne Goss brush. And you guys, I recently saw that he came back with brushes, and I can't wait to try the new ones that he released. I'm also hoping for him to come back with the airbrush brush, one of my favorite brushes from him. And now you guys, after having this one for 2 weeks here sitting on my collection, and then I purchased it when it was released, I now regret it because knowing that I'm using it just now, I would have preferred to get it at the VIP sale and get 20% off. This Patrick Ta Major Dimension palette, it's the number 3. I have the other 2. And I could do a comparison video with all of them, but the main thing is that this one is a full matte palette. It comes with 10 matte eyeshadows, and then it comes with 2 cream eyeshadows. But on this palette, the consistency of the creams is different because they're meant to be used as liners as well. And I love the creams in the other 2. I'm grateful that he switched the formula in order to make it work for liner, because I always use brown and black eyeliner. Of course, I want to do something smoky, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the black shade right here, and I'm gonna apply it with the rougher number 13 in the outer part of my eye, because I want to make a bright inner part of my eye. You guys know that that's the look that I'm going for lately. And then I want this part to be super smoky and almost completely black. That was black, but it wasn't super opaque, which I think works for base and liner, but we will put it to the test as a liner later on the look. And now I'm gonna use this color right here, which is this dark brown, and this is the shade Fundamental, and I'm using the Morphe M506. And then after applying that super messily, I'm grabbing an oldie NARS blending brush, and I'm wiping it on top of it without adding any product. Now to enhance the black, I'm gonna grab the shade Irreplaceable and the Wayne Goss 05 pencil brush, and I'm gonna tap it on top of the black closer to the lash line. And now with the M506 and the same black Irreplaceable, I'm gonna try and diffuse the black. Now clean blending brush. And now with the reference number 29 brush, I'm gonna see how the black liner works, and I'm gonna use it to define my top lash line and then also to do my wing. And now for my new favorite step, I'm gonna grab Refine, which is the white shade right here, and the My Kid Co 1.23 brush, and I'm gonna brighten my inner corner a ton. And now to diffuse the stark white, I'm grabbing the shade Mandatory, which is this light skin tone color with a hint of yellow, but that it will still brighten, but it will not be as stark as the white that I just used. And now again with the number 29 and the brown dark shade Fundamental, I'm gonna redefine the darkness that I just lost. And with the Morphe M506, I'm blending that. Now for my lower lash line, I'm grabbing the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH39, which is a pencil brush. And I'm grabbing Essential and Staple mixed together, which are these 2 brownish shades. Now with a mixture of Irreplaceable and Fundamental, I'm defining my lower lash line. I don't know if the camera was filming when I did this eye. And now to finish, so far the eye look, I'm grabbing Rimmel Scandalized eyeliner in the shade 001 Black, and I'm gonna, off camera, line my upper and lower waterline to make the look super smoky. And now you guys, I'm grabbing the white again and the small pencil brush from Wayne Goss, and I'm gonna do my inner corner. For mascara, I recently opened up this one because I finished my Tartelette mascara, and this is the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. I remember that it would smudge on me. Now for lips, I have the lip liner from MAC in the shade Spice, and I'm gonna use that as a companion to the Petal Soft Lipstick Crayon from Laura Mercier in the shade Leah, which is a nude shade. No, you guys, I'm not filling it. I'm gonna remove it because it's too warm for the eye look. I'm mixing Ella and Leah together without the lip liner. But I'm gonna go in with Ella first. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of my Sensual Skin Enhancer from Kevyn Aucoin. I'm just gonna tap a little bit in the center of the lips so that it looks lighter, and then I'm gonna put a gloss on top. Again, you guys, another fail. Okay, after 2 fails, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix both of my blushes, Coastline and Provence, and I'm gonna apply them with my fingers as my lipstick today. And that will go better with my blush and whatnot. Okay, that's better. And now Ella, I will put it in the outer corner of the lips. And for my gloss, I grab Buxom Kimberly, and I don't know if I should leave it as a total matte look because I feel like it looks beautiful this way, but maybe just the hint of a gloss will make it change. So I'm gonna grab a little bit in the back of my hand, then with my finger I'm gonna apply just the tiniest amount to the center of the lips. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and I have different thoughts about different products that I used on my Get Ready With Me. First, I wanted to mention the Hourglass face palette because even though this is from last year, I've been wanting to pick up other face palettes from the release that they came up this year. I wanna reach for these first. I get to shop at Nigel's since I'm a pro makeup artist and I have a discount, and that's where I placed my order for this. So I didn't pay full price for them. I got, I think, 40% off. They haven't come up with the new releases. If they do release them next year, then I will get the 2 that I want. The medium and the dark ones are the ones that I love the most, only if I can get them on sale. If not, just having mine and pulling mine out, I have the elephant and the tiger. That will help me satiate my thirst for those 2 face palettes. But these are lovely, you guys. I'm maybe taking one of these as my face palette for my trip. The Laura Mercier blushes, you guys already know how I feel, and I feel deeply about these 2 shades. After it's been a while since I filmed the video and that I've been trying them, I prefer the creme finish for my glam looks and everyday looks because I do more soft glam. I prefer the shimmer finish with vibrant hues for beachy and casual looks with just mascara because they will make my cheeks look more alive. But I'm in love with these liquid blushes, and you saw how they work on the lips as well. Then for the bronzer, I really love it, but this is an understated bronzer. This is not the main gig for sure. If you are a more natural makeup wearer, this will be the one for you. I still prefer my other 2 favorite bronzers, which are the Rare Beauty one and the Makeup by Mario Sensual Skin Enhancer. Okay, so for the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation, the jury is still out because if the skin tone it's too off for me, or if it's a little bit off, I will find another foundation to mix it. But the main thing that I want to see is that if this performs as awfully on my skin as the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, I would declutter it instead of keeping it to use it up, because I can't handle the fact that the shades are different or that they're not perfect because I have other foundations to mix with it. But I can't and will not put myself again through what I did with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. And now for the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette, Major Dimension 3. These may not have shimmer in it, but this will be my most used Patrick Ta palette. And so far, you guys, I love different things from this one and the Makeup by Mario one, the Master Matte. Let me know if you would like a comparison, a talk through of what I prefer from this one and what I prefer from the other one. I love how creamy these blend, and I, in a way, love how powdery they are because the Master Mattes are a drier formula. But you guys, this palette will be perfect for me to use at home as my matte. And then the Master Mattes I will keep carrying on my kit, and I could travel with that one easier. But I didn't use these ones, so I could still create more looks. Let me know below. But so far, you guys, are 10 out of 10 with this one, and I'm so happy with my purchase. And I think that all of my eyeshadow palettes that I purchased this year are just hits for me. That's it for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed, remember that I leave everything linked below. My links are affiliate, so if you use them beforehand, thank you. I also have a few coupon codes below that you can use to get a discount on different brands. I love you. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.